Hi, I wanted to make this video because I wanted to say something about how I'm doing right now and to give some context. I am not doing well, to be completely honest. Um, my situation in life isn't the hardest, to be sure, but for me, it's definitely not easy. I all my life I've always had great ambition. I've always wanted to travel the world. I've always wanted to do things. I've always wanted to do things that, when they popped in my head and they seemed like a great idea, I always at least wanted to try. Um anyway, so to give clarity on my situation, um hi, I'm Kyle Carrot Cake. But everyone else knows me as Nicholas Holly. I'm 29 years old, and right now I live at home with my family, my mom, my aunt, and my cousins, and my sister. And it's not where I imagined I would be in life. It's most definitely not. It's not where I want to be in life. I love my family. Never get that wrong. I love my mom. I love my aunt. I love my sister. I love my cousin. Um, but being the age I am in this day and age, it's easy to get in a comfortable position where you feel like, oh well, whatever. I'll I'll try again this year. But I can never. I'm not. I'm incapable of thinking like that. It's like if I'm not where I want to be, I feel like I've failed. And I never want to do that. I never want to feel like I failed, but unfortunately that's how it is for me most of the time. I'll put effort towards something and I'll be really enjoying myself, and then the self-doubt creeps in, and it's unfortunate because it can really hinder you when you let self-doubt into yourself like that. And we've finally gotten to a day and age where it's not as stigmatized to talk about how you're actually doing. There's still people out, unfortunately there are still people out there who either just are incapable of understanding, or they don't have the rationale to understand why someone would let themselves get this way. But unfortunately, a lot of us are like this. We get inside our own heads. Um, Basically, the whole reason I made this video was I just wanted to get that out there. I guess you could kind of consider it like a video diary, me talking to myself to vent. But I just want to say, even though I know I'm not doing well, I really hope you are. And I want you to know that I believe that everything you set out to do, and no, no. What I really believe is that you yourself are your greatest ally and your greatest enemy. Just as easily as you can kick yourself down, you can lift yourself back up. And I hope you have friends who are there to support you. I hope you have family who's there to support you. And if you don't, well, just know that whatever consolidation it is that I do, I if you ever need to talk, or you just need a vent, you're more than welcome to hit me up. I'm always pretty much always on. So, believe in yourself. Words ugh. can't even correlate my thoughts, you know. I'm usually really good at this speaking thing. I'm very good at thinking of things off the top of my head and then correlating. See what I mean? Like, I can't even think of words to say at the moment. I'm usually really good at thinking of what to say off the top of my head and then just putting it out. I've never had to stop and consider like, oh, that sounded terrible, or oh, the wording of that sentence was incoherent. But and when you that, I guess that's the crux of the issue. When you get yourself down, you start to limit yourself and the things that you are capable of. And it sucks, because that's what it is. And when you feel you have no way of bringing yourself back up, you start getting stuck in this loop of everything I'm doing is ending up a wash. It's not working out. So this is to prove that if you keep pushing forward, if you pick yourself back up, that things will start to get better. Notice how I've not had to look down or away. I haven't had to stop talking. I'm just looking forward. I'm going to keep going straight. I haven't had to think about what I need to say, what sounds good. So, for me to whoever you are, please just do your best. That's all we can do. And if you ever feel like you need someone to listen, please reach out. Family, friends, you can reach out to me. It's perfectly fine. You know, you just find a way to vent in a way that doesn't harm you or those around you. Sorry if this seems, dramatic, but I'm telling you, it does really help you feel better whenever you just get it out there. Seeming like everything's okay on the outside, but everything's not okay on the inside, it can be strong in its own way, because you're not trying to hinder those around you, but to be completely honest, it's only making you weaker on the inside, because you let that exterior shell that you're forming around yourself harden up, that when the real you needs to breathe, it becomes that much harder to break through that shell. Sorry if this video was a whole incoherent mess. I just really felt like I needed to sit down and just talk, But that's kind of where I'm standing right now, is that I don't believe the things I want to set out to do are possible. But even though in the current moment that's what I believe, it's not what I want to believe tomorrow. Better yet, an hour from now, It's not something I want to believe moving forward. It's something what I want to believe is that the things I love doing actually mean something to not just me, but to those around me. And I'm going to keep trying. I am. And I'm going to start by not shelling myself up, despite the opinions of anyone I may hear from, whether it's a hindrance on them or not. If that's the case, then I don't know, maybe me and that person just don't gel. And just to be clear, see, this is why I talk about getting inside my own head. I'm not calling anyone specific out. There's no one currently in my life I feel does this to me. My family, they're very supportive. I love them to death. My friends are generally very supportive, when they're not picking on me. But Yeah, I guess the whole point of this video was to just kind of like in person show how to vent and, relieve yourself of some of the burden. Obviously, it's not all gone, but in this moment, you feel lighter, you feel like you've relaxed a bit because all that pent up self-doubt and anger, it's good. It's just, it's just like an engine. You got to let the steam out or else it's going to overheat and combust. Anyway, I've rambled on far too long. I just wanted to at least make this and get it out there so that way I can start to feel a little better. And who knows, maybe this is something that gels with you too. But anyway, if you ever just need to talk, reach out. That's all you have to do is reach out. And sometimes, don't let people tell you otherwise. Sometimes one of the best people you can talk to is yourself. Because all in all, you're the one with the problems with yourself. You are your biggest hater. You will always be your biggest hater. So have a conversation just like this, like what I'm doing right now. When I'm looking at this, while yes, I am talking to you, I'm talking to you. Me. Dude, everything's gonna be okay. Just keep, I know it feels like things have been rough. I know, and generally, and literally speaking, things haven't feeling like they've been rough. They have been rough. So what I want you to do is keep picking yourself up, okay? Anyway, it's been Kyle Carrot Cake. I'm going to go keep on the grind, play some video games, eat some food, just keep doing things that are going to help me push forward. Anyway, y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.